Last day we made Bubsuit installation and how to use Bubsuit. So let me cover this topic today first, and then we'll take another topic. Okay. Okay. So this one is my screen. Okay. So first point, how to install Bubsuit. I already told you what is Bubsuit. Bubsuit is a tool which is used for to like finding the bugs on applications or website. But how to use this Bubsuit? Let me show you. Okay. So you can download Bubsuit Pro or Bubsuit Community Edition. It's available. Actually, Bubsuit Professional is not free. You can pay. You need a pay to download and install Bubsuit Pro. Means purpose Bubsuit Professional. Okay, I use 2020 wala Bubsuit. Actually, I use the crack Bubsuit, right? So it's okay. What you use, how to use, that is not matter. Let me show you how to install Bubsuit Pro in your system. Okay. So first you need to download Bubsuit files. I already downloaded in my system. Right. I think so. It's a document. All right. Okay. So there are a number of files, Bub Loader and Bubsuit Pro 2020, right? And another file also. But if you want to download the tool, I would like to drop my quick GitHub or Google Drive link in a message or in chat later. So let me first open my terminal. Yeah, documents. Okay. First step, download your file and then install it by just firing this command like bash and burpro.sh. I just modified the bubsuit pro.sh file and put some commands inside the bubsuit, yeah, burpro.sh file. Okay. So what is the modification? So modification is nothing but I apply Java platform for installation, and then I apply a file like keygen files like Bubsuit loader and Bubsuit Pro file, which is like Bubsuit Pro file, and just fire up the bash command and your modified file name. Okay, a new pop-up will be open. I guess I already installed it and it will directly open. Okay, this is your Bubsuit Pro. Okay, so how to use Bubsuit and how to intercept any traffic from browser to your Bubsuit. Okay, so I think so. You guys know HTTP HTTP methods. So what is HTTP method? There are number of HTTP method. Mostly we consider while hacking like HTTP GET method and HTTP POST method. So what is HTTP GET and POST? GET means to if you want to visit any website, GET method will be applied there. But if you want to send request, okay, for example, I want to log in on any website, then method will be used like post method. But sometimes get method also use. Why? And what is disadvantage if you log in on any website and the website is use get method, and why like this method is not good. So we will try to hack such kind of methods. Okay. For that, let me open my website where I want to hack. Okay. So there are number of website, or you can learn hacking using Meta Exploitable 2 machine. Meta Exploitable 2 machines is available on Vulnhub. Okay, Vulnhub is a platform where you can download number of CTF machines. Okay, so I'm going to search Meta Exploitable 2 Vulnhub. Okay, just click on first link, download the machine, and run it on your virtual environment or your on your VM environment. Okay, I already installed it in my virtual environment, or you can use it on our RootMe website. Okay, so rootme.org website provide you to launch your virtual machines or CTF machines. There are number of machines available for testing and learning purpose. So I just started Meta Exploitable 2 machines on RootMe website, and it give me a link. Okay, it give me a link, and by using these Meta Exploitable 2 with Meta Exploitable 2 machines, I'm going to show you how to learn website hacking. So first point is brute force attack. Second one is command injection. 8 seconds. A brute force attack is kind of password attack, command injection attack, and CSRF attack. Huh. So we will learn brute force attack, command execution, CSRF, file inclusion, SQL injection, and so on. Okay. If you want to learn bug hunting, at least basically you should know what is brute force attack, what is command injection, and so on. There are number of methodology I already told you in yesterday lecture. So what is brute force attack? Brute force attack is nothing but attempting the passwords using the automatic tool like brute force attack used by Hedra or Bubsuit also. Bubsuit having a kind of tool which is used for to obtain attempting the brute force attack on any website or any applications where is a login page is. So you can see here the login page, and I don't know what is password for this login page. I am going to assume what is user and the password for this login page. For doing the brute force attack, I am going to use Bubsuit Pro version. Okay, let me intercept the traffic of this browser on my Bubsuit. So how to intercept the traffic of in like your browser on your Bubsuit? By you can use a proxy, Foxy add-ons, or you can directly click on the setting here, your browser setting, and search your proxy. Okay, and click on the network setting, configure your Firefox connections, and apply or click on the manual proxy configuration. So why we need to do this? Because of once you click on the browser or once you search whatever you want to search on the browser, that traffic will be sent from browser to direct uh, the search or the server where you want to search. Like suppose I want to open or I just want to visit vincacyber.com website. I would like to search your site vincacyber.com website. Okay, the browser will be request to vincacyber.com web server, and it will respond me at my browser. Okay, so this work will be done within a second, and this depend on the speed. But what if I change the browser setting? Okay, what if I change the browser setting by putting here the manual proxy configuration 127.0.0.1 on the port number, depend what you assign here. So I'm going to use 8080 port number. Okay, you guys must know the concept of proxy and the port number and IP address. Okay, so what I'm going to do here, I'm just putting the IP address 127.0.0.1. We called it loophole IP address. Okay, of system. So the port number is 8080. Correct. So actually this IP and the port number is started or listened on the bub suit. When I start my bub suit, at that time I started or assigning the IP and the port number for my bub suit, which is 127.0.0.1 and the port number 8080. You can edit it or you can add a new one. Okay, it's all depend on you. I can edit this IP address. Okay, like this. Oh, okay, bind the port number. You can put here 8080, whatever you want to put here. Okay, so I would like to put it at 80s, and let's come again on the your browser. So completely check it that what you put in your proxy and what is your Bubsuit IP address. Make sure that both are same. If not, then it will not work. So okay, fine. So click on the also use this proxy for HTTPS and click on the OK button. One more thing, you need to download SSL certifications, but I'm not going to show you how to download SSL certification because right now it's not necessary. Okay. Second method to send the traffic from your browser to Bubsuit is download add-on. Okay. Foxy proxy add-on. How to download Foxy proxy add-on? Foxy proxy add-on also works similar like this network setting and all, like this. But how to download Foxy proxy add-on? You can search over the Google like Foxy proxy and enter. Okay. Why this message is like display? Because of I already I already started my manual proxy configuration. Now what happened with me? Traffic what I search on the Google will be transfer or forward to the Bubsuit. Okay, that's why. Let me assign again no proxy and then search. Okay, now it will be search. Okay, so second method for sending the traffic from browser to Bubsuit is use a Foxy proxy add-on. I already installed it and downloaded in my browser, and yeah, of course it's working here. Okay, so you can add here. You can apply display this will be the button which is look like this. Add to Firefox. Click on add to Firefox. Add it. Click on OK and click here. Right. It will show you for like adding if you want to add your proxy address, then you need to click on the add proxy, put here a name, any name like proxy or anything. Okay, it will mention like applying the proxy for the Firefox. So my IP address is 127.0.0.1 or 2, and the port number is 8080. Save it and close. Now start proxy and then search or like send the request from your from your Firefox to Bubsuit. So I'm going to search here or send the request like randomly assigning the user, admin, and the password 1234. Actually, I don't know password. Okay, I'm trying to brute force attacks on this web page, which is login page, and I will like grab the request of this page on the Bubsuit. So first step, turn on your proxy. Second step, add whatever in user and the password field. Click on the login button and wait for request. Or you can open the Bubsuit here, right? The Bubsuit tab will be show you your request. What are you looking for? I'm looking for the user and the password for this website. Which website? Host is CTF0 2 dot something something. Okay. And the get request is what? The GET request is you are requesting login for login. The user and the password is this, right? Okay, so to check or the inspect this request and check the response of your request. How to check response? You can click on action button and you can transfer or forward the whole request to the repeater tab. So repeater tab used for to check the response of your request. So whatever request you send to the server, that request response will be here. HTTP OK 200 means successfully sent the request, and the response will be show below here. Okay, I guess the request response is username and the password is incorrect. Correct. That means the user may be correct but password is wrong. So a repeater also used for checking or guessing a thing. So I am going to guess the password like 1234567, and again sending the request, and the response will be show me again here, right? Okay. So username and password is incorrect. So it's not possible to check the password by applying or the like putting the manually here, right? So it's complicated or hard. I don't know what is password. So I cannot put here or add here the password like pass and all and check the response. Okay. So it's kind of hard things, okay? Not a easy. So that's for I'm going to use intruder tab to do the brute force access. So again, I'm going to click this intruder tab to do the brute force attack and the fast. So again, I'm going to send the entire request to intruder, and now again click on the intruder button. Okay, there are four tabs. First tab is target, second tab is position, payload, and option. So make sure that your target is correct. SCTF 02 rootme.org, yes, correct. And the second tab is position. Okay, the second tab is very important to know. You know that the request show me it already or this one is a tag admin 1234 login and this one. These are all tagged. So make sure that you need to clear all tag first. Why? Because I just want to attacks on the user and the password only. So make sure the request don't have any tags apply on anywhere. Okay. And now once it clear, tag or the username, add the tag for username. We called it a payload 1, and the payload 2. 2 for the password field. First field is username field and second field is password field. So why I apply here tag? Because to gauge the user and the password. Suppose you know username, then it's okay, good. But if you don't know password, you can tag here user and the password. Okay, am I audible? Okay, hello.
Yes, Vishal, you are audible.
Okay, thank you. So user is an admin and the password that I don't know. Suppose okay, now I'm just applying the two tags. First tag is user and the second tag for the password. So we consider these are the two payloads. Okay, first payload for the username and the second payload for the password field. Okay, if you are attacking on the login panel, you need to choose attack type as a cluster bomb. Remember this thing. And if you want to attack, if you going to attack on the OTP, then you can choose a sniper attack. So in my case, I will like to click on the cluster bomb. Cluster bomb used for the login attacks. Like if there is a two payloads, then you can use cluster bomb. In my case, there are two payload, user and the password. So second tab is fulfill, tagging the two field, user and the password, selecting the attacks type, cluster bomb, and then switch to the second, sorry, third one, tab, which is payload. So we already selected two payload. Remember, these two payload must be we need to assign the user list and the password list as a payload. Okay, so the first payload is for username, and I'm a blank about username. So I think so user may be Vishal, or maybe admin, or maybe administrator. Okay, so it's okay, Vishal and admin. Okay, if you don't know the username, then you can like create a user list and upload or load the here, right, by clicking on the load button. So load button used for to load your user. If you created user list, you can upload here your user list. User list is nothing but like users which files having the number of users. Okay, so I think so my first payload is fulfilled. Now choose the second payload by clicking on the payload set button here. Okay, second payload used for the password field. Okay, now again second field apply here, or click on the add from the list. Okay, click on the password. So it will take random password. Okay, it will take a random password. Might be the password is not in this field, so you cannot crack the password. Okay, so I'm going to clear everything, and again select from list. So choose anything from here, and like that will be display here. But if you having the password list already, if you on the password list, then click on the load button and upload the your password file from your file list. Okay, else you can add manually also, like 1234. I guess password may be 1234, or password may be 111, or password may be pass, yeah, pass, or pass wd, or password. I don't know what is the password. Okay, so make sure that the password list may be strong, must be strong and powerful. Okay, now payload 1 is for username, and the payload 2 used for the password list that I already fulfill here. Now next is what you can change the a grep match option from here. Okay, and how to change the grep match option, we will discuss it later, because right now I don't have the error message. So I am going to skip this topic here. Okay, now finally you can start your attack by clicking on the start attack button and wait for the response. Okay, so it will show me the response here. Vishal user and the password is 1234, and status is 200, 200, 200. Right, but length may be something different, like so may length for the Vishal user and the password is 4882. And let me check the response of this request. Request response is request response username, password, and user and the password is incorrect. It means the password is wrong for the Vishal user, and the length for this is 4882, which is wrong password length, right? So I can check here what is like, maybe there is a different length also, and you can check the different length. Okay, so might be there is a password or something, another response. Okay, so I guess here I noticed there is a length 4948, and user is admin, the password is password. Okay, so let's check the response. All right, the response show me the welcome to the password protected area admin. So I'm the admin and I successfully log in to the website. Okay, the password is password for the user admin. Okay, So I successfully found the user, the admin, and the password is password. Now I, I'm just going to copy the error message, which is, which one is incorrect password and something. Okay, I already copy, I guess. Now using the incorrect error or incorrect message, you can click over here, clear this tab, add your incorrect user and the password, and again start your attack. Okay, now you clearly catch a password which don't don't having the tick mark for here. Okay, it means those having the tick mark, the like tick mark having user and the password is not correct, and those user and the password don't having the tick mark. It means this one is a valid user and a valid password. We successfully find the user and the password using the brute force attack. Okay, that's that's it. So brute force attack and so many things you can apply using the Bubsuit tools. So I think so Bubsuit used for to check the request or to intercept the request of any website or applications. Okay, proxy type is used for to grab the request from your browser. Here you can check the whole entire request, and this entire request you can send to intruder tab or repeater tab. Sequencer tab also used for to create a session, but we will discuss it later. Okay, so intruder and repeater tab is very important, right? Intruder used for to brute force attack. Repeater you can change the request and check it on the response side. Okay, and there are many number of things. For example, if you want to create a CSRF POC, you can create by clicking on the engagement tool and clicking on the generate CSRF POC. Okay, so there are number of techniques to use Bubsuit. For example, changing the request method. So I already told you ki what is request method, HTTP request method. We discuss on get method and post method. Okay, so this one is a get method request. Okay, get request method means what? When you search or when you know, here I just put a add username and the password, but this user and the password is sent in plain text. Okay, in URL. Okay, I'm going to do same thing again. Log in here. Okay, here you can see entire request goes from your URL. User is admin, the password is 1234. So get method send from your URL tab. Okay, but post method not like clearly see in a URL. It will bind in a body part and send to the server. So how it done? So let me show you again. For the post method. Okay, admin and the password is like passwd. So I log in, but that will not show in a URL tab. Okay, how it pass from browser to server? To check this, I need to open the intercept mode, or okay, interceptor. Okay, so what is inspector? Sorry, inspector used for to check the request on the browser. Okay, so user is admin and password 1234. When I put your user admin and a password something else and login on or clicking on the login button, interceptor or inspector will be show you request, how the request is passed from your browser to the server. Okay, for that you can click on the network button, and network button will be show you traffic or the request or the packages sent from your browser to the server. Okay, so first package is post method package, and when I click on or double click on the post request method, I suppose single click is okay. All right. So in a single click, here you can check the header of the request. Okay. So header show the cache controller, connections length and all. Okay. Ex- like acceptance, encoding, cookies, agent, and here is the request and the response tab in the your post method. So you can see the user and the password stored in a request format. Mostly we called it a body part of your post method. Okay. So what is the body part of your post method? Let me again send the request to the Bubsuit and check it out how it look. Admin 1234. Turn on your proxy or send it the request to the Bubsuit. So my request will be in Bubsuit proxy. Yeah. Okay, here it is. Now, when I send the request at that time, it showed me the post request. But previous time, in a previous login page, the request was a get method. But right now the page is changed and the page use a post method. So these two login page actually different login page. First page was use of get method and like request sent to the in URL as a plain text method. But in a second page, okay, in a second page, there they use the post method, and in the post method, they are hiding the body part like user and the password in body parameter. Okay, so body parameter show user is equal to admin, the password is equal to 1234. Okay, it will in a hide format. Okay, the request. So request, you can like again hack this request by brute force attack by using the brute force attack, and will get a password also easily. Okay, so that one is the post method and the get method. Difference between these two is what post method store the request in a body parameter, and get method is not. Get method carry the whole request in URL. Okay, in URL, but post is not. That one is the two different things. Okay. So guys, are you understood like what is a get method and post method, and how to intercept request?
Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, Vishal, am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, actually, I got questions on this question answer session. That is, what is length?
What is
Length,
length?
length.
Length. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Sorry. Ha. Okay. So, all right. Let me open it again. Hmm. All right. Hmm. So length means what? Length means the content inside the request response. Sorry, in the response. So when I open the response tab, all right. So response tab having length or the contents. So each and every content will be same if my password is wrong. Okay, the password wrong response is like what? You are incorrect. You put a wrong password and this one is the incorrect password. If I put wrong password, okay, 1234 or 1234111, whatever, the request response will be same for every and each request. But what if I put a correct password? The response will be yes, welcome Vishal. You insert or you enter the correct password. So length will be change of my like my response length will be change. Okay, so length means what? The contents will be increased, or the contents show me that if something changes, like not a same response, like incorrect password. No, that will be changed. So might be the password may be correct. That's why a request response will be changed, and the length also the change. So for same length means what? Incorrect password. We already checked that first request that there is a wrong incorrect password. So every and each length for the wrong password is similar, like 13 or something 360. But if user and the password is correct, the length will be changed because of content change. Right. So content will be changed, length also change. Okay, ma'am.
Yeah, thank you, Vishal. I hope this is the you got the answer of this question. We have another question. Can you explain more about get and post method? It's a little bit confusing.
Okay. Hmm. So this one is a post method actually. Post means what? A post means what? When I'm putting something here, okay, like adding user and the password. This is a request of HTTP method, okay. So I just put here user and the password and login here, right? Now I got a login access, correct. So request is carry user and the password, but in a body parameter. So you cannot see the user and the password in URL. Okay, this method used as a post method for the login purpose. Okay, the user and the password is put in a body parameter and sent to the server. But what for the get method? Get method you may use like find searching the vinkacyber.com website. This one is also a get method. Okay, let me show you. Click on the network. Okay, so what I search here, vinkacyber.com, and the method is get method. So I'm looking for the request from server, and this method is getting something else, na? So that show me the get method. But what if I want to log in? Okay, if I want to log in on website like this, I put your admin and the password 1234 something, and click on the login button. It show me the whole request in URL. Okay, so it actually URL carry the user and the password, right? So it's a carry user and the password and send to the server. But in get method means what? Get method means like just sending the request and like grabbing something else like a domain and all, but not store in the body parameter. So whatever user and the password send using the get method will be sent from the URL side, not in a body part. Okay, so if you use post method, that will be a more secure than get method. If I use get method, anybody can hack my user and the password, or there may be the chances of CSRF vulnerability. Okay, suppose my website having the get method for login, admin panel or panel, any login panel, then anybody can try to CSRF attack with my website. एक मिनट मामा. Okay, so like this. Now getting hello.
Yes, Vishal. You can continue.
Okay, Actually, there are number of HTTP requests like get, put, delete, and so on. There are number of methods. Okay, anybody has questions? Hello. No. Okay. Okay. I'm showing you how you will get a bounty if I found the brute force attack.
Yeah, Vishal, am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, actually, I got a question that in case of API request, both GET and POST will be used.
Sorry, API request.
API request, both
Hmm.
GET and POST will be used.
I think so. Post method used in a API request. I'm not sure, but API request used as a post method.
Okay. Balaji, I'm giving. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, Balaji, you can ask a question. You can unmute yourself and you can ask.
Vishal, in API request, we are using both get method and post method to fetching the information and posting the information. So is it recommended to use only post method for both the things?
Ma'am, I don't know what he's talking about.
Uh, Vishal, in the like the payment gateway and all, they are using both get method and post method
Okay.
to fetch the information from the
I think the
database.
post method using API technology.
So to fetch the information from the databases, like payments related, it will fetch the database through get method. And once you receive through the third party, it will again they'll use a post method into database. So in that
Yeah,
cases,
you can
you
use.
recommend to use only post method. That is what I want to understand.
No, it's a depend on the technology. Okay, so get
Yeah.
method if you sending the just information or requesting something request using the
Uh,
get method, then it's okay, it's fine.
uh,
But if you
uh,
sending sensitive information using the get method, then it's wrong. You can apply their post method. You can put the post method for the sending the or getting the sensitive information. Okay, so it's depend on you. Okay, I'm going to use here. I just show you what I search your vincacyber.com website, right? So this one is not a sensitive information, but they use get method. But similarly, when I log in user when I log in or the user and put my user and the password. At that time also that website use get method. So this website using get method, it means what? This one is the wrong thing. No, you need to use post method at least, right? So it is depend on you. You can use get method, but not for the sensitive information.
payment related or sensitive informations, but
Yeah, payment. Yes, yes. But for while you doing the payment methods, but not a sensitive method like requesting something else and using the get method, then it's okay. But while using the like sending the sensitive information, for example, putting like sending your CV or credit card information or anything else using the API key and get method. So that one is a wrong thing. You can put your post method and apply the like this. So use this thing. It will be make you better.
yeah, okay, then. Thanks.
Right.
Yeah, thank you, Balaji.
Thanks.
All right. So let me show you brute force attacks report. So if you found on any website like brute force attack, you can create a report. Not any website, but no hacker one platform. just select any program on the HackerOne, or the bug hunting program, and if you found the brute force attack on any program, you can create a report and will get a bounty. Okay, so I suppose this person got a bounty for brute force attack. Okay, I don't think so bounty is mentioned over here. Okay, 1000 rupees bounty. He got a 1000 rupees bounty for single brute force password recovery code. So his name is something 0x3 something something. Okay, and this resolved, this issue was resolved actually in January 18, 2020. Okay, it's okay. Now, how he found this brute force attack? He put the step, or he just created a step to reproduce their issues on the website. Okay, and he also created a POC on a YouTube. So you can visit this link and check it out how he done, how he found a brute force attack on this particular website, and how he got a 1000 rupees bounty in a single day. Okay, so you also can get a 1000 rupees bounty by searching brute force attack on any program which is available on HackerOne platform. You can easily earn money. Okay, just learn the brute force attack and apply your skill on HackerOne platform. It will be definitely help you to learn a lot of. Now, next step or next method is what, command injection or command executions. Let me clear these one things and we'll switch to the mobile hacking topic and call spoofing topic. Okay. So what is command injection or command execution? I think so brute force attack topic, you guys understood well brute force attack topic. Now let me start command execution topic. Okay, so what is command injection? Command injection or execution means what? You can inject commands like uh, like what I'm doing here. I just type your ID in my terminal and the output will be show me your username or UID number, GID number and group number. Okay. So I'm a root user, so that's why it show me that I'm a root user. So what if I type ls command? Ls command show me like where I am, that will list it out my current directory, files and folder. So my current directory is home, Mayur, and documents, and there are files and folder. Okay, so command injections done on a website or on applications by searching the parameter where you can input your commands. So how? I think so my server is down. Let me start it again. Correct, it's down. Okay, done. Okay, so what is command injection? Let me show you here. Till it start. Suppose the website asking you to ping any website, like resolving the IP address and lookup and all, like something else. Okay, or it asking you something like it asks you to enter IP address or anything else. Website queries or like similar like this. So if it asks put in insert your IP address, then it will show you the response or displaying like if website or the IP address is reachable or not. Then it, the like response will be like this. Okay, okay, I think so you will not understand clearly. Huh. command injection. Okay, suppose the website asking you enter the IP address below. Okay, so second topic is what command injection. So just find the kind of things where is input parameter, and it maybe ask you insert your IP address, or like check your IP address, is it pingable or not. Okay, so I'm going to add my IP address here, and I just want to check is it pinging or not. So it is showing me that I can reach to this IP address successfully. Okay, it means what? This one is just normal tab. This one is a normal input tab where I can check my, where I can test my IP address. Okay, normally. So what if I put here my another command, for example, pwd and or, is it work or not? No, it will not work. It will not work anymore. Why? Because this page or this PHP code you created to ping only, for to ping only. So when I check the source code by clicking on the view codes, you can clearly check the PHP code here. Okay, the PHP code show that insert your IP address, whatever your IP address, that IP address will be there as a variable. Okay, and and the IP address will be ping by command the ping, and your variable will be here. Okay, the command will be execute as a ping and the IP address. Similar manner like what I done here. Okay, what I done here, like ping and the IP address, same like this. Okay, so same code over the here, like the ping command inside the PHP code, and the like only you need assign the IP address. Okay, so you can assign the IP address like 8.8.8.8, whatever your IP address, just insert here and check is it working or not. Yes, it is working. So what if I put here hack the box.com and enter? So this server will be reachable to the hackthebox.com website. But what I put here 127.0.0.1 semicolon and ls. Ls means what? List the command or list the files and folder where I am. So first command will be run, and due to the semicolon, what I put there semicolon, due to the semicolon my second command also will be work. Okay, the second command is what? Ls command. So ls command means list the file and folder where I am. So my current directory that I don't know, let me find my current directory by applying here again semicolon and pwd command. Okay, so my current directory is /var www.dvwa vulnerability and execute wala command folder. So in this folder, there are three files: help, index.php, and source. So I can successfully inject here any commands and find out the whole system files, and I can inject any executable file command, and I can take a entire server access also by input or inject my reverse shell. Okay, I can put here my reverse shell and I will take a whole entire access. Right. Now let's check user and the password by doing the cat etc and passwd. Wow. So yeah, here you can check passwd file, and in this file you can see root user and another user also, like user services and all. So now what I'm doing here, I'm just putting here my commands, and it is successfully execute. The whole command is executing successfully. Right. That we called command executions vulnerability. Okay. So how to find command execution vulnerability? Whatever input is there, which is used for like command executions is apply only where the PHP code is connected to the server CMD, or where the PHP code apply for use for shell server. So here you can clearly see you need to apply IP address here, and that request will be sent to the shell, which is in a web server. So directly connect to your shell. So you can input your command over here, and that command will be executed over the shell, and shell is nothing but your operating system. Okay. So just find the input, apply your command, OS command, and check it out here. If it successfully execute, then it means what there is command injections or command execution vulnerability. And further you can do remote code execution also. Okay. So let me search on the HackerOne platform, OS command injection report. Okay, so OS command injections on setr.ru website, March 18, 2022, reported to the mail.ru, and he got a 1000 bounty for this vulnerability. And the severity level is high, 7 to 8.9. So I think so the severity is okay. Right. How he reproduce this vulnerability, he already write the step of reproduce of the vulnerability. So you can read entire report over here and learn more about how OS command injection occur. Okay. So also put here the videos also and the file also. So what is impact of OS command injection? You can read here web security vulnerability that allow the attacker to execute arbitrary operations operate on the operating system. So sorry. So it means what you can read arbitrary files of operating system, or you can execute any commands, and which will ultimately fire upon the operating system. Okay, that is the impact of OS command injections, and you can compromise entire server also. Okay, or infrastructure by exploiting your reverse shell. That's all. So OS command injection is, critical and high level vulnerabilities, and the bounty will be like thousands plus. Similar CSRF file inclusion, SQL injection. We already covered SQL injection vulnerability yesterday. So brute force attack and command injection is enough for bug hunting topic. Okay, because there are number of vulnerability E2, A1 to A10. Okay, I already discussed on the OAuth software vulnerability. So it's a good to know brute force attacks, command injections, SQL injections, right? And you can start your career in bug bounty also by learning another methods. Okay. So anyone has a questions on command injections vulnerability? Hello.
Hello, team. If you have query, you can put in the chat or you can raise your hand.
Okay, let me show you how attackers get a RC using the OS command injection. Okay. So suppose there is a OS command injections, and he put the ls command, and checking there is vulnerability like OS command injections. Okay. Now attacker will be start listening port on their system, and again he can put here command like nc and his IP address, own IP address, like and the port number which is open in his system, and executing the shell like bin and bash. Sorry. Okay. Now, once he execute the command like nc IP address and port number which is open in his system, attacker system. Suppose that this terminal belongs to web server, like our target server, and I put there semicolon after the input. I put the semicolon and the IP address like nc and this, and first attacker started nc connection in his system, and after that once he fire up this command, he will get a reverse shell. So I can manipulate entire server by like from my terminal. Like when I type the command ID, it show me the Mayur access. Actually, my user is a root user, but ID show you a Mayur. It means what? I successfully get a access of this server. Okay, like this. Now you can put here any command and check it out, or you can do etc and the password, checking the password verified contents and all. So we call it a reverse shell. Okay. Any query for on Bubsuit, brute force attack, and OS command injection? Okay. So shall I continue, Deepa ma'am?
Yes, Vishal, you can continue.
Okay. So next point is mobile hacking. Okay. What if my mobile getting hacked? So what can I do, or how? What is the consequences of mobile hacking? Right. So first, let me create a mobile virus, and let me hack my mobile first. Okay. So how to create mobile virus, and I will show you two types how I hack mobile in a two manners. Okay. First is creating the virus in your Kali Linux system, and second will on the website. Okay. So MSF PC is a tool which is used for to create a malicious payloads. Okay, you can create a Android malicious payload, you can create a website malicious payload, or Windows system, Microsoft Windows systems also. So if you want to know more about how to use MSF PC, you can type here -h command. So help menu will be shown here, right? So in a type, you can check here APK means what? Android applications, ASP, .NET and all, right? Bash means what? Bash scripting, Java platform, Linux platform, PHP, PowerShell means Windows platform, Tomcat server, Python or Windows. So there are a list of payloads. You can create these kind of payloads. Okay, so my target is to create a APK wala payload which is used for Windows. Sorry, Android. Okay, so Android application extension is APK. Correct. So how to create Android APK? You can type here a MSI PC command and then APK and your IP address. Okay, so my IP address is, I don't know my IP address. First find my IP address. My IP address is 192.168.0.131. Why my IP address? Because when I'm creating the virus, okay, and that virus or that payload will execute on my victim's mobile. So victim's mobile must be, my virus activity will be start in a victim mobile, and the victim mobile's data will be collected by my virus, whatever my spyware will be in his mobile, and that spyware will like send the information from victim mobile to my system. So my virus must be know where he or she should send the data or details. So let me assign the IP address. What IP address? My IP address. It's a root. Okay. I'm just assigning the roots of my system to my virus. Okay. So the virus will be the APK, malware is the APK, or the spyware is the APK. Okay, and the IP address is mine, and the port number is something like 1234. Port number used to communications, for the communications between victim and your system. So syntax must be like MSFPC, Android applications, APK, the IP address of hacker, and the port number of hacker 1234. So it will create a application, and it will store in slash home Mayur, and the name of application is Android Meterpreter Stageless Reverse TCP, like this. Okay. So it take a time, wait for. Okay, now done. So application is ready. Excellent. Application is ready, and my second script also ready, which one is MSF console script. Okay, so MSF console script means what? You can like a listening script. Okay, so first send this virus to your victim. Virus name is very long, so I'm changing the name of virus to Vishal hack.apk. So virus name is like Android Meterpreter Stageless blah blah blah. Now it will be Vishal hack.apk. Okay, this one my virus for APK. Hello.
Yes, Vishal?
One second. 1 second. My screen is visible or what?
Yeah, it's visible.
Okay. Now.
You're doing something because it's not stop.
Now okay.
Not yet. We have the screen of Kali Linux window only.
Okay. Okay. 1 second.
Yeah.
I'm joining again.
Yeah.
Hmm. I think now clear.
Yeah, now it's visible.
Okay, now what I done here, I just created applications, Android applications. Okay, and now let me share my virus to my mobile. Okay, I have config. So I'm going to download my virus in my phone. I think so. Name of virus is vishalhack.apk. Hmm, Softtech 203. Send vishal.apk to var www.html service start apache 2. Okay, ifconfig 10. Okay, done. Download. Done. Fine. Now, so next query is what? To fire up a RC file. How to fire RC file? Just you can fire up MSF console command -q and then -r and your requirement file. Enter. Wait for start your queries like RC, like run the RC file and you will get a MSF access till the wait. Okay, and tell to your friend to download your virus or do manually it. Okay, download your virus in his phone and just open it. Okay. Mm, okay, I think so. Port number already started here. Jobs -k run. Yes. All right. Mm, MSF console and -q are enter. You take a time to start. Okay, just wait a second. I think so. My IP address or port number already assigned for something else. That I don't know why it is show me that. Okay, my IP address show me 131. Or okay, my IP address changed. Just my IP address changed because of I switch my Wi-Fi. So I need to create virus again. The IP is 151 now. I'm really sorry, guys, because this happened because I just switched my Wi-Fi. That's why the reason is this. So make sure that your IP address and the port number is correct. Done. Let me rename again into Vishal hack1.apk and send this file to Apache server. So what is Apache server? Apache server used for to share your files. Okay. So I am going to share my file to var www.html enter, and I already started Apache services for sharing my files from my Apache server where I put my file /var/html. Okay, and I can download this file by opening my phone browser, Chrome or Firefox. Just putting my IP address. My IP address is what? 192.168.0.151 in my mobile browser. Okay, and then slash and my mobile virus name like this. Okay, you can you can do this in your phone. Like suppose this one is my phone, and I just put my IP address / virus name, and the IP address and virus name will be used for to download the virus which just to created. Okay, and install the virus. Once it's installed, or till the install your virus, you can start your MSF console. Second, you can start your MSF console like no framework, where it is, I think so, in a second app. Not here. Okay, here it is. MSF, MSF console -q and enter. Okay, done. Now just do two steps. First, create a virus. Right. Second step, just send the virus to your victim and wait for get access. Okay. So suppose victim install the applications and open the applications. So once you open your their application, you will get a MetaPeter shell access on your system. Yeah. Okay. For that, you can wait for access. One second, guys. My Wi-Fi issue. I have a Wi-Fi issue. One second.
Hello. Yeah, participant, if you have any query related to the topics which we have covered till time, you can just put in the chat box or you can raise your hand. Still, the Vishal is coming back. He has some facing some issue with his Wi-Fi, so you can ask the questions. Uddhav, can you help us? Here we get one question that can you explain how to secure email to avoid spoofing?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So securing emails for to avoid the spoofing, right? So there are certain ways by which you can secure this. I'm going to cover this part in the later part, but yeah, there are some best practice what you can follow and you would be safe from the emails like this. I will go ahead and in my part, I will cover this part. No problem. Just wait for some time,
Vishal is
please.
back. Vishal, the issue is resolved.
Hello.
Actually, not yet. Not yet. Give me at least 5 minutes, okay? My
Yeah.
mobile
So
is there is my mobile issue.
yeah, yeah. So Uddhav, can you help with this question now? So Vishal can resolve this his troubleshooting part.
Okay. So you want me to answer this question, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That will
So,
be really great then.
so let me share my screen. I will share you some thing for mobile, so for email spoofing kind of thing. Is my screen visible?
Yes.
Okay. Is it now visible clearly?
Yes, Uddhav, it's visible.
Okay. So basically, there are like two things what you can look after while there is an email on your inbox or something. So one is like the sender email address. You can look after the email address and you can identify whether if it is legitimate or not. Like there can be email from linkedin.com, but the LinkedIn would be the LinkedIn letter or the name of the LinkedIn or the spelling would be different. In that case, it's not a legit, like you should know this. So this is the one step, like the first step by which you can identify this is legitimate or not by looking at the sender's email address. And the next is like you have to be very cautious about the things like if you are not registered for any kind of a lottery or any kind of a winning prize or anything, so you should not click on any links or anything which is there on the email body, or you should not click on any PDF files or something uh, which gives you some advertisement about, hey, you have a voucher, you can just click and redeem it. So before clicking that, what you can do is like I would suggest just take your mouse here and just hover on the attachment or on the link. So if you see this, I had a attachment kind of thing, but if I hover that, it showed me a URL which is not legit, right? Of course, it named hackers.com or anything. It can be anything. So by looking at the URL also, you can actually identify before clicking anything. So once you have clicked, you are gone, right? It can be any kind of virus. It can be any kind of malware, right? So before clicking the image or clicking on the attachment, you have to be just hover on that thing and just check if it is there, if there is some malicious URLs behind hidden behind that. Okay. The next part is like if you see a URL which is there in below. So everyone would say that, oh yeah, hey, this is legitimate. I know this. So it's like Instagram.com account/login. This of course looks like 100% legitimate, but it still can be malicious link. How it can be? So there is something called hyperlink, right? So what you do is you write a text and you do a hyperlink to it, right? So how can you be safe from this kind of URLs is just again do a hover on that. If I do and hover on this, if you see this is something else actually. So I was it URL here in the text in the visual format, it shows www.instagram.com/account/login. It looks very legitimate, right? But if I hover, it is redirecting to something else, and as soon as I click on this URL, it will go to the hacker's website and it will download anything, or it can be anything. It can trigger whatever the hacker may want, and it can download the things, and your PC or your mobile or anything from where you are accessing that email would be gone, right? And the device would be compromised. So these are the, like, for email kind of stuff, email spoofing or email like phishing kind of attacks. You have to be very cautious about the sender's email address, even in the links and the attachment while clicking on that. Okay. So yeah, this is one part I think you can take care of while clicking on the links.
Okay. Hello, Balaji. I am going to give the chance to talk. Okay. Yesterday you had a question regarding this, how to secure the means, how to implement or what are the controls of the email security. So you can ask the questions related to that if you have any query related to that.
Yeah, thanks. This is if somebody you misusing my ID or resign the person's mail ID for this kind of things, then now I can make sure somebody has used our organization mail IDs. Any
Okay, so
tools?
coming to the organizations part, like each and every organizations have their own email securities and things like that, which is there on the place.
Mm.
So the things there are very different because every organizations have their compliance and auditing kind of stuff, and there are many regulatories which are there from the government itself. So because of which you did not have to worry about your office email address or the organization's email address actually, because there the things would be filtered out and it will be taken care by your organization's administrators directly. So there is something called email security, which is there and which every organization uses, even if it is O365 or anything. So O365 has its own default email security, but yeah, there are organizations who install their own what you can say email securities components, tools, and applications where it protects your. So if you see, there won't be any like advertisement or any phishing email as such uh, on your office email address, because office email address are the ones which you don't use anywhere except the office work. Like you don't usually go and log in with your office email address to Netflix or you can say Zomato or something, right? You
Yeah.
keep it separate, right?
Mm.
So because of this reason, your email address is very less public apart from your like customers or your internal organization.
Yeah, since I was an administrator, I have used all these features.
Mm-hmm.
But even though in one point of time, I need to make sure this is my domain is safe,
Hmm.
right? So, what are the possibilities I can make sure I have use all the security features and I just keep safe my domain.
Okay. So one thing what you can do is you can, if you have already like encountered some of the
Uh,
attacks or something in the past or some of the malicious emails in the past, what you can do is you can just block that particular domain on your email security component or email security tool, or else what you can do is you can block the country itself directly, because if you know that there is no customer or there is no employee or there is no partner as such which is there on your like USA or China or Pakistan or something, and then you can block that country itself by receiving any kind of emails, right? So sending email can, like, see, email address can be found anywhere and then you can receive an email from anywhere, right? You cannot stop receiving email directly, but you have to be cautious about at clicking on the emails, or if you have any email security component, you can block it directly.
okay, then.
I hope this had answered your question. If not, you can still ask.
Yeah, done.
Okay, thanks.
Uddhav, hello.
Yeah, hi Vishal.
Hello.
Yeah.
Uddhav, can you cover at least 5 minutes? I need to resolve my problem. I need a time at least.
Mm, okay. Uh, so let me cover the next part then. So I think you all guys have seen what Vishal has shown you about the OAuth top 10 attacks, or you can say SQL injections or brute force attacks, right? So the thing is how we can be protected, how a person is protected from this kind of attack, right? So let me share my screen. I will show you some things. Okay, let me know if my screen is visible.
Yeah, it's visible.
Okay, so yeah, so there is something called web application firewall. Okay, so everyone would have known what is, like, I think everyone is there from the technical background and everyone know what is a firewall as this, right? So firewall, again, it's like a wall between your traffic, between any two traffic. So let's say you have a website and which is accessible over a internet, and you have all kind of people who are actually accessing this website. Like, it can be a legitimate traffic, it can be some users which should actually log into this website, or it can be hackers, it can be spammers, it can be SQL injections, it can be anything, right? So what firewall does is this all traffic actually flows from this firewall, and firewall filters this all kind of traffics by looking at the HTTP request and what you can say the post and get methods, and it identifies the behaviors, or it actually looks for some certain scripts or some certain keywords by which that URL can be malicious or can harm your website, right? So in that case, web application firewall is one of the tool which is widely used by like all of the organizations outside to be protected from OWASP top 10 kind of an attack. Okay, so now you would say, okay, this would actually protect me from SQL injection, but what about brute force attacks and kind of thing, right? So if you have, I'm not sure if you have encountered this or not, but I think you should have encountered. So if brute force attack is usually happen on a login and logout page, right? You have a username field, and then you have a password field, right? So brute force attack, what it does, it combines set of permutations and combinations, and it put the usernames and password and tries to log in. And once it is successfully able to log in, it gives you the output saying that, hey, I am able to log in. But to be protected from this, now what organizations have come across is like a very small change in the login side. It's like what it does is, if there is a 3 bad attempts or 4 bad attempts or 5 bad attempts, according to the organization, it depends. So usually it's like 3 bad attempts. After 3 bad attempts, it blocks your ID for like 30 seconds or 5 minutes, or it depends on all of the things, right? So let's say you have 3 bad attempts and it blocked you. If it says like you try again after 30 seconds, or try again after some time, right? So what it does is it blocks the login for that user for a certain period of time. So in this time, if there is an attacker in the backend who is trying to access, or who is trying to do a brute force on your usernames and password, the session would be terminated, because it would not be able to get the response from the website, right? So this is the one thing. The second thing is, what they have done is multi-factor authentication, wherein you have to actually give the OTP, or you have to give the like passcode kind of stuff, wherein it verifies the passcode and then you are able to log in. So that passcode is also like 30 minutes expiry date, 30 minutes or 30 seconds or 1 minute expiry date kind of thing, right? Okay, so this is the second. And third is, again, there is something called I am not a robot kind of thing, where you have some questions, you have to answer it correctly, and then you are able to log into that website. So these things initially like comes to us saying that this is annoying for me. I every time have to give the passcode, or to multi-factor authentication is enabled because of that. So but it it is an annoying thing, but it secures you from all kind of brute force attacks and all kind of this attacks. Okay, so for OAuth top 10, each and every OAuth top 10 things are blocked by WAF, web application firewall, which is used each and everywhere. Every website would have one WAF in backend of it. Okay, if it is in web, if it is in like a publicly hosted website, or if the website is actually available over the internet, which can be browsed on the mobile or laptop or any kind of desktop or any kind of browser. So it has a WAF inside, and it has a WAF in between the web server and the traffic which is coming from the cloud. Okay, so this is how actually you protect from the OWASP top 10 and brute force. I think I have covered. So there are some like vulnerability assessment and things happening in which like there are certain group of people who tries to do this kind of attack with the permission of the owners and the website owners and the organization, to test whether these vulnerabilities are actually there, or are they patched, or they fixed. Okay, so this is something called VAPT, and that are actually done by each and every organizations regularly. It can be, there are some organizations who have compulsion of doing this every 6 months, and there are some organizations who have compulsion of doing this every 1 year or something. Okay, so if there is a financial organization or a bank or something, the RBI or Indian government have already some regulatories in place wherein they have to configure WAF with certain settings, and they have to do a VAPT and patch the servers every month, every 6 months. They have to do VAPTs and things like that. Okay, so because of this reason, your login credentials or your things or your website is secured. Even from, if you are a user to that website, you are secured. If you are an owner of that website, you are secured because of this reason. Okay, any question on this? I think okay. So is there any question in the chat box? I am not able to see the chat box. Yeah.
No question.
Okay. So like I think Vishal have covered only certain part of OAP's top 10. I think he has shown you SQL injections, but there are like total 10, of course, OAP's top 10 that you can actually, it, OAP's top 10 is, you can go to the website and you can see what are the top 10 attacks which are there on the uh, country now, like worldwide. But then these are the attacks which can be protected by WAF actually, if it is a web application, right? Of course, OAP's top 10 attack will happen only on web applications. Web in the sense it can be browsed through a browser, web browser. That web browser can be anything. It can be your mobile. It can be a web browser from your mobile. It can be your web browser from PC, desktop, laptop, anywhere. Okay, I think I can see one question. Email domain can also be included under WAF. No, so basically web application is, as the name suggests, it's only for web applications. So email domains and everything comes under, you can say, email security stuff. So it's similar kind of stuff only. Like it's a kind of an WAF only, but WAF cannot do these things. There can be an email security in place. I hope I answered your question, Balaji.
हेलो
Yeah, hi Vishal.
हेलो हाँ दिबा मैम प्रॉब्लम रिजॉल्व हुआ है
Okay, 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 okay. Now you can continue. Thank you, Uddhav.
एक्चुअली
No
मैम
worries.
Yeah.
little bit issue.
I think. Wait. I think Balaji, your query is resolved. You answer. You got the answer of the question.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Okay. So once you hack your victim mobile, you will get a MetaPeter access. It will look like this, okay, in a session section. So I got a one MetaPeter access of one what I hack here. My screen is visible or what?
You shared your screen, Vishal?
I think so. One second. Let me.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, it's visible now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, so first step, I have created a virus and sent to the victim. Once it installed, then you will get a reverse shell access, like how it look in a Meterpreter session. Okay, Meterpreter session means I already hack a mobile phone, and I got a active sessions. Okay, so we called it a Meterpreter session. So if you want to interact the server or sessions, you can type here session hyphen I and the number. Okay, so you can control the mobile which you hack now, and you can access the entire mobile. Okay, so what happened here? I think so. My session again die. One second, guys. Okay, open, and again it's open. Sessions, session number 2, and open. So you can type here help command. Still, I have a Wi-Fi issue, I guess. My Wi-Fi is fluctuating. That's why the issue is here. Can I cover this topic later? We can take another same topic where I can hack mobile. Okay.
Okay, Vishal.
Hello. Hello.
Vishal. Hello?
Hi, ma'am.
Yeah.
Okay. So same, you can hack mobile using website. So there is a website mobiletracker.com. Yeah, mobile tracker hyphen free.com. You need a login credentials for the website, and once you have login credentials, you need to log in here first. Okay. So my username is like gmail.com, and the password is okay. Okay, done. So I already installed, not already installed, I already registered on the website. And if you attach mobile, okay, I think so this mobile is attached, not, I guess, not attached. Okay, so you can download application from this website. For downloading application, I guess, here is application or mobile. Just type here mobile tracker on Google, and download. Okay, install application free. Download mobile tracker free, right? So this one, okay. Now you can log in same in your phone, the like victim's phone number. Open the browser in your phone or the where you want to install this application. Open your phone and log in there like mobile tracker. Okay, in victim mobile and log in. The first install the application or log in the application. Okay, like this. I just need to install the application in my phone. Okay, first log in this. Okay, once you log in on the mobile, you will see the options like download application. Okay, like this. It will ask you to tick mark on agreement and just put their captcha like 18560 and download the application. Okay, so now once the download application, install the application.
Hello. Hello, Vishal. Vishal, am I audible?
Uh-huh.
Actually, we are not able to see your that mobile screen properly. So can you stop your sharing and can we do
Okay,
that?
okay, one second. Now okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, there is not like any rocket science to install the application. You just need to follow the step when you're trying to install the application in your mobile. Okay. Now just turn off the protections of your Play Store and just download the application. Okay, simply. Or you can click on disabling or enable the show notification button or installing the unknown application button. Okay, and just download the application. Okay, so once you done everything, it will download the application in your phone. All right, done. The application will download in like as a name of Wi-Fi. Install. Install. Okay. Now it asks you, please indicate your reason for using this application. You can mention any, like my child, my employees, or in my phone. So just click on any options, click on confirm, and do next. So there is not a like a rocket science to remind everything. You need to just follow the step only. Okay. Finally, it will ask you for the login. Okay. Remember one thing, what you created a register the user and the email id in your pc, that email id and the password you need to log in here or you must log in here, right? Click on the login button, apply everything like turn on the active permission and everything, and just click okay, okay, okay. What you are doing here, you are trying to enable everything or you are grant every permission for this application. Okay, activating device admin access, enabling the notifications. Okay, done. Enable access, yes. enable accessibility. Okay, accessibility, search the service, select security service and enable it. Security service. Okay, enable. Okay, done. Back. Back. Okay. Screen capturing permission, yes. Start the screen capturing permission means your screen will be cloned or hacker can watch your screen. Allowed. Back. Like next one is a disable application notification, yes. Disable notifications, done. Or activate location. So it means what? Hacker can watch on your locations where you are right now. Done. Finally, uninstall MTMF. Done. And install. The process is very lengthy, but it's okay. Now put your email and the password which you created. Okay. My user is Vishal. Okay. Now done. Application is connected. Okay. Let's see. Let's see on the my dashboard. Okay. When I refresh my browser, okay, I think so. Play Store is not disabled yet. That's why it's showing me. You need to disable Google Play Store. Okay, fine. Here you can watch pictures, applications, calendar, contacts, instant messaging, and sites which you like victim visited. Okay, if you click on the site which the victim Chrome is visited on the victim Chrome. Okay, or instant messaging means what? Like instant messaging shows like Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, Hangouts, Skype messages. So recently, whether I chat with someone else on the WhatsApp, that message will be displayed over here on the WhatsApp section. Okay, here you can check or watch whole messages. Why this happen over here? Like if you turn on your notification for the WhatsApp messaging, then each and every messages will be collected by the notification capturer, and that notification capturer messages will be stored here, and it will be show here as a WhatsApp message. Okay, so SMS data also will be here. Okay, those data will be available here. Whatever the SMS like in send box, inbox, each and every message will be displayed here, and even you can check the call data also. Okay, so recently I didn't do any activities on my phone, so I cannot show you here. Okay, so I think so. You still have the file listening availability or available on the daily listening. Okay, so it means I can search 5 times, like clicking the here, and I can check the how many people or how many times my victim called, or what with whom he called, the number of he dialed. Okay, that every data will be stored here, even the picture also. Okay, and even you can control the his PC, sorry, his mobile screen. So remote controller option is used for to control whole system. Okay, so like you can click over here. Okay, you can send the message and everything. Live viewing. Okay, live viewing means what? Camera access. So camera access means you can check or watch his rear camera and front camera by clicking the rear and front camera with sound or without sound. And invisible mode means what? Person or the victim cannot recognize somebody watching me. Okay, he cannot recognize. So invisible mode means like this, or visible mode means what? He can recognize somebody watching me. That like, and the session will be the 1 minute, 2 minute, or the maximum 5 minutes. So once you click on the start button, you can monitor his camera on this page, right? Even similarly, you can record the audios, or you can hear him by clicking on the audio button, right? And yeah, you can select your mode, invisible or visible mode, start for the 1 minute and 5 minute, and click on the start button. You can record his audio also, right? Similarly, the screen means what? Like mobile screen, whether he chatting with someone else on the WhatsApp, and you still don't like the QR code of WhatsApp. You don't know the you are not captured the QR code, and not you don't have the access of his WhatsApp, but still you can watch his WhatsApp by mirroring his screen. So what is screen mirroring? Once your application is installed in his mobile, and you have the access on this mobile tracker free.com website, so just go on the remote control or live viewing section, click on the screen button and start the session. Okay, so once you start the session, there will be a pop-up screen, and there you can watch every and each movement which is happen over the mobile. So if he or if she type hi, hello, how are you, then you can watch here that the person is typing, right, and sending the message, and he receive the message. You can watch here as like live streaming. Okay, so this feature is included in this website mobiletrackerfree.com, and the section or the session will be at least a minimum, or not it's a limited. Okay, so at least you need to purchase the license of this website, and then some applications or some features will be unlocked. But almost most of the features is unlocked, and you can see, or you can watch the screen mirroring, camera, SMS, contacts, website. So many features are available to use. So you don't need to like purchase this license and all. But if you want to watch on him, for at least 24 hours, then you can purchase the license. Okay. I think so. There are limitations like 5 sessions will be enough in a 5 day only. So after that, you need a license, but you can create another, registration. You can register another account and again reinstall the applications and use it. But if you want to do a persistence access on the victim mobile, you can, purchase the license and make sure that it will be continued for the long period or long durations. So go ahead and purchase the license and do persistence your applications in your victim's mobile. Okay. So there is a way to spying the phone or your employees, spy on your employees, on your child's or your friends or whatever you want, whom you want to spy. You can use these applications simply. And what I'm talking about, the Meterpreter session and all, there is slightly issues on my Wi-Fi side, so I may not able to get a proper access over my system because the Meterpreter session will be die very soon. So the issue is what? Wi-Fi access, right? So it's okay, but even the barrier or the issues, if you create the virus using the Meterpreter or MSF console, so it will not for the long time. Okay, so not a good to create a MSF virus and spying on the the your victim. So this is the basically this method is used for to learn how mobile hack and how to get a Meterpreter access. This one is only for the learning purpose only, not for the persistence. Okay, if you want to do persistence mobile hacking, if you want to make sure that your victim will be stay with you for a long time or duration, go ahead and purchase applications. Go ahead and purchase or get a registered get a subscriptions or get a license on such kind of website like mobile tracker 3.com and do persistence of your victims mobile simply. So I hope so you guys understand if your phone getting hacked. And one more thing, that mobile, those you hack the mobile, nobody or the victim will not recognize his mobile getting hacked or what, because this application will be hide in a state, or victim will not recognize that the mobile application, the mobile having the kind of such applications is install his phone. Okay, so don't worry about this. Even if your phone getting hacked, then just please check it out that a strange application is installed or what in your installed setting, and go the application in install setting in installation, then check it out there is a application or hotels. And if a strange application is installed in your mobile, just uninstall the application. But what if victim notice or identify that this application is installed in his phone, but still he cannot remove or he cannot uninstall this application because the application, if for example if you uninstall the application, you need a password. Okay, the password may be set by the hacker. Okay, so for the uninstalled application you need a password, or you can type the command, or you can put the key like *1234# or I think so *1234 and again star in keypad. So once you type this *1234*, the applications will be open and there you can uninstall the application easily. So once it uninstalled, hacker cannot get a reverse access or hacker cannot spy on your phone. Okay, so don't worry. If you think that your mobile is hacked due to kind of like these applications, so go ahead and check in application sections where is your installed applications show in a setting. So uninstall the application by typing the key like this one in your keypad, dial up keypad. So and uninstall the application easily. Else your SMS, MMS calls, locations, your live location, pictures, applications, calendar, these all things will be shared with hackers. Okay, so he can all show on you. He can see what are you doing by clicking the video and streaming your camera. Okay. Hello. Hello. Hello, Deepa ma'am. Am I audible?
Yeah. Hello.
Shraddha? Shraddha ma'am?
Yes, yes, you are audible.
Okay. Okay. That's all. Any questions on mobile hacking topic? Hello.
Hello.
Hi, any questions?
Anyone any question? Please raise your hand. Yeah, Balaji. Yes, Balaji, you can unmute yourself.
Michelle, can you repeat the process for uninstall the phone?
Can I repeat this process?
Yeah, the process. You asked me to check that application, then you asked me to uninstall, right? Uninstallation steps.
Uninstallation step.
Uh,
Okay, okay, 1 second. Okay, this is my phone. Okay, I guess my phone is getting stuck.
Can you stop this sharing so we can see this?
Now, okay.
No, your video. Yeah. Oh.
So, due to this application, my phone getting stuck actually. Okay. So today, I think so. Today is my like very very bad day. So it's okay, fine. My phone getting hang due to some bad activity happening with my phone. That's why. Okay, you can see here. Okay, I cannot open the application and nothing. So just click on your dial up. Go on the dial any. Okay, okay, this one. So I just click on the dial button. Type your star 123. We can type star 123 and again star. Sorry, star 1 2 3 4 and star button and just click on call. Okay, I guess application not completely installed. That's why it is not opening. It's not open. So again, then once you type the star 1 2 3 4, you will get you will the applications tab where you can uninstall the applications. Okay, so simply not like a big a deal while you uninstall. So just type this and wait for uninstall. Simple.
Vishal, have you shared your screen?
Hey, 1 second.
Yeah.
I think Balaji have some doubts.
Okay.
This one and one more thing. How can I make sure I'm not getting tracked with respect to organization mails?
Okay. Uh, make sure that you have an antivirus in your phone. You installed an antivirus, a good antivirus. Second one, remember that you are not installed.
You're talking about for external things. So antivirus, everything is available. Let's say in some of the organizations, the administrator used to enable tracking for some of the employees. Okay, what
Sorry,
kind
can
of
you
mails?
repeat, please?
In some of the organizations, the administrator used to track the person,
Mhm.
employee. Okay, so in that cases, as an employee, I need to make sure no is anybody is tracking me or not with respect to my emails.
Okay. Okay.
So let
Suppose the administrator want to track. Okay.
Uh,
Uddhav, can you please?
how can I make
yeah.
sure?
So if it's your organization administrator, then I think it would be tracked. And so one more thing, your email address won't be the reason for tracking the things. Okay. So it
Yeah,
would be your system, right? So
yes.
email address is the email or any kind of an email attachment or anything would be a way by which it is actually entering into your mobile or laptop or a desktop or anything, right?
Mm, mm,
So the one thing is like, what are the running processes? You can go to task manager, like uh, you can go to task manager by clicking control shift escape, and you can open that and you can check what are the processes which are running. And if you see some processes which should not be running, then you can close it. Or the very first thing, if you cannot identify the process, the very first thing what you can do is just close the location what is there, right?
mm,
So as soon as you close the location, wherever if it is not required, you should close the services, right? Your Wi-Fi should not be running every time if you are not there. If you don't want to use it, just close that features, right?
mm,
So similarly, your location should be closed if you are not able to find out the process or any application which is installed on your
mm,
system. Okay,
mm,
so it can be mobile, it can be your laptop or anything. For in case of mobile, what you can do is you can go to settings and then you can go to permissions, search for permissions, and you can see what all applications have what all permissions. Okay, so let's say you have some camera application and it is accessing your uh, contacts details or something kind of locations. So there is no reason as such by which a camera application should access your contact details, phone book, or your location as such, right?
yeah.
So in that case, you can just disable that certain permissions, and because of which you can be secured from this kind of things if it is already attacked on you. Okay, and if let's say if there is like your organization itself has enabled that, then there would be some applications, like there are endpoint applications where they install this application to track the things what is happening on the laptops, and because of which they enable certain restrictions if it is office laptops and things like that, because you are not an
Compared to
if you
level,
have
we can track it,
uh,
but only with respect to mail, because in mail I can able to redirect. If I send to one person, I'm sending mail to one person,
hmm,
the same copy whatever I'm sending to the particular person will be direct to one more person as well,
correct.
that party. So in that
Okay,
cases, how can I make sure whatever I'm sending that it is reaching only to one person as some other else also?
so if it is done by administrator or something, you
At
won't
least,
be able to make it out.
okay.
You won't be able to make it out because it's there. It's your, of course it's an owner of your email address, right? So you can do anything with your email address, and in that case you cannot do anything. You cannot figure it out whether if it is going to 10 people or 1 people.
Okay.
Yeah, but
Okay.
then the thing is, like, you have to if you want to like figure it out, this you have to get some proof or something, and then you can say, hey, this was an email which I sent to some a person, and how did you got it? You are not in CC, BCC or anything. Okay,
Okay, done.
yeah, so you cannot track it out anyway.
Okay, done. Thanks.
Yeah, no problem. So
Yeah, thank you, Balaji. I hope your query is resolved.
Yeah, thanks.
Okay. So let me share my screen. I will show you some more steps. Can I do this, Deepa ma'am?
Yeah, sure. Ritu.
Okay. So I will share my screen. I will show you some more steps which you can follow actually to protect you from mobile kind of an attacks if your mobile is hacked or something. Okay. So I hope my screen is visible. Okay. So basically there are certain like things what you can follow to be protected from your foreign attackers to be in your mobile. So usually no one installs an antivirus in your in certain mobiles, right? But there are certain patch update which comes every 3 months or 6 months by the owner or by the OS itself. Like if you are using MI, then you would find system updates or patch updates, right? So what happens is sometimes you don't have space in your mobile or you don't have some internet connections by which you can download this big patch update or something. You skip it, right? And you say, I don't want to download it. But then you are actually inviting attackers to get in your phone, and then because of which you can be attacked, right? Uh, One thing is like why they are pushing this patch update is because they have done certain VAPTs or vulnerability assessments and things like that, and because of which they found some bugs or some vulnerabilities in OS or softwares or kernels or anywhere. And to fix that, they are pushing this software updates. Okay, so you have to be updating your mobile softwares as well as the applications whatever you are using in your phone. Okay, so I've seen many persons like they are not updating their applications from Play Stores and kind of stuff, right? So it's very much highly recommended that you should be on the latest update of any version you are using, any applications you are using. Okay, so it can be your banking applications, it can be your phone book, it can be anything, right? Vulnerabilities can be anywhere, from anywhere a hacker can enter your phone and it can hack it. So as such, no one buys an antivirus for mobile directly. So you can be updated. This is the very first step what you can do. The next is be careful of what you install. That means like you have to install, if you, let's say you want to install any kind of an application or something, right? Where you go, you generally go to Play Store. Okay, but if there is some application which is not available on Play Store, it is there only on Google, where it redirects to some website, and from XYZ website you have to download it, and they say, hey, this is legitimate website, you can actually download the things, it's safe and XYZ stuff. Okay, but then you should not do this, because iOS Play Store and iOS Store, Apple Store, whatever it is actually has some regulations, some what you can say auditings kind of stuff which is happening for applications, and because of which they are publishing the application on the Play Store or App Store. Okay, so they have some things, they have some what you can say testing kind of stuff, and there is something called Google Play Protect. So Play Protect is nothing but the protection application what is used, and it blocks, and it doesn't allows this kind of an application to be published on Play Store or anywhere. So make sure that if you are actually downloading any application, it should be there from the legitimate source itself. It should be from Play Store, and if you are using an iOS, then it should be from App Store. Okay, so the next step is review what already on your phone. I already told you, like if you are taking a second-hand phone or any new phone or something, nowadays what we see is there are certain applications which comes pre-installed on your mobile, right? There are like Netflix, or like there was a time when TikTok was already like installed on your application on your mobile when it was shipped to you, right? So on the first boot itself, there are 10 number of applications which are actually installed on your system, on your mobiles. Okay, so what you have to do is you have to uninstall the application which you feel it's not of use, or I don't want to use it, or I will never use it. Okay, if you are not able to uninstall, then there is a setting, like you can go to settings, you can search for apps, and you can actually disable the application. Okay, so by doing this, you are restricting the mobile use of like unused applications and things like that, because of which you can be protected. Okay, the next step is like make it hard for intruders to get in. Like what you can do is you can enable like patterns or pins or like passcode kind of stuff or fingerprints to log into your phone. You should not leave it like as is, right? And nowadays, like no one keeps it as is, but there are people who will keep password like L or N or Z kind of stuff, which are very common patterns of what everyone has it. Okay, so you should not do this. You should keep something which is not easily predictable or easily findable. Okay, and so there are some people who don't put patterns. They put some, what you can say, pin codes, right? So what they do is 1234 or 123456, or from the last it comes to like 9867, right, kind of thing, right? Okay, so these are like some easily guessable passwords what you should not use while your mobile should be protected. Okay, so be prepared to track and lock your phone. It means like you have to be cautious while leaving your phone alone or giving it on in the hand of some other people, or you should not enable the location services, or there is something Wi-Fi NFC services, like you have to, there is something called nearby share which should not be enabled, because now this is a new feature called nearby share. What happens is if you enable nearby share and someone wants to, like, if it's kind of an file transfer kind of thing, wherein one phone can be used to transfer things to other phone. Okay, so because of which you are actually vulnerable for the applications to be transferred through other phone using the nearby share on your mobile, and then it can be installed by any ways. Okay, so there are images also by which you can be hacked, or you can have some uh, like malicious code is attached to that, and if as soon as you open the application or you play the videos or something, and you are the application runs and you are gone now. The attacker is already inside your mobile. So once the attacker is already inside your mobile, I think you cannot get out of it, right? So if you see in Vishal's case also, he did it by himself, but now the mobile is like getting hung, and it got slow, and it has some many things running in the back end, because of which you cannot uninstall the existing applications also. So I think Vishal will have only one option now to reset his phone, by which everything inside that would be cleared out, every data, everything would be cleared out, and then he would be able to access that phone. So by doing this, actually you will lose every data in your phone, but then yeah, you have to be very cautious while giving your phone in someone's hand. So while there is one new thing happening here, so what happens is, let's say you are on road, or you are with your friends, or you are in the office, or you are anywhere, or in mall or somewhere, and someone says that, hey, I'm not able to check my phone, where it is, I lost my phone, or I want to contact my mom or my dad or my colleague or anyone, saying that, hey, my phone is off, my battery is drained out, can I use your phone to call someone or something, right? In that case, you have to be very cautious. So what happens is, nowadays what people do is they take your phone, they dial something, and all the messages, all the calls and everything is forwarded to his number. Okay, so how it is done? Simply, it's like uh, they take your phone, go to the dial pad, they type *72, and then they dial the number, whatever the number is, that where they want to forward the email, like, or SMS or the calls. Okay, so because of which what happens is, if this is done, first of all, your if you have enabled two-factor authentication, it's gone. your bank details would be gone. Like if, let's say if that person has your like at least a username, he can click on forgot password, he will get the OTP because the SMS are forwarded. So as soon as he put the OTPs, it's gone. Okay. Otherwise, what he can do is, he would of course have your number, right? So what he can do is he can just put that number in WhatsApp, and he can create a new what you can say, a new account on the WhatsApp, or he can just transfer that he can use that on WhatsApp web, or you can mirror your WhatsApp anywhere, because he has the access of OTPs, right? So nowadays our WhatsApp has a feature for multi-device, right? Because of which he can actually see what are you doing on WhatsApp or anything. So in this case, how should we be protected? So what you have to do is, I think you cannot do anything. If he types the number and you're gone, you can just go to your settings and see if there is any call forwarding or message forwarding is enabled. The other thing what you can do is, you can just ask the person saying that, hey, you tell me the number, I will dial it, I will call, and then I will give it to you, give it in your hand. Or you should not give your phone in hand of anyone. Okay, if you are giving your phone to anyone, you should be watching on what he is doing on your phone. Okay, he can go to any application and he can do anything. Or what you can do is, you can open a browser and he will download any XYZ application, because of which your thing is gone. Like what Vishal has shown is how an attacker can get into your phone, right? Let's say you are let's say there is an hacker. What he does is, he just opened your Chrome and downloaded an application and installed it, and he gave to you saying that, hey, I was not able to reach my parents. That's okay. I will look for some other means, or I will travel back by walking or something like that. And then he will give you your phone back. But then you don't know what is installed, right? So you have to be very, very cautious while giving your phone into someone's hand. Okay. The other thing what you can do is, you can just ask, like if someone asks you to call some XYZ number, and I want to talk that person. So what you can do is, you can put that phone on speaker and you can say, hey, I'm dialing the number, I'm calling that person, I will put my phone in speaker, but I will not give my phone in your hand. So this is a thing what you have to do, because hackers are very smart now. You have to think like an hacker to be protected from a hacker. So we all ethical hackers are already, like, we have a mindset wherein, like, we think like an hacker to protect the organizations or protect everything, right? So it's similar to like a police, right? So what police does is, they know what are weapons, how an thief can come into your like home, or how he can rob anything, right? So because of which he knows that how can attack happen, and then how, once he knows how can attack happen, then he can protect you, or he can protect the organizations or society, right? So this is the one thing that you have to take care of. The next is, don't leave online services unlocked. Okay, so this is one thing what we usually do is, we log into some banking portal or some banking website for doing some transaction on Chrome browser or anything, any browser, right? After doing that, what we do is, we just close that app and we get out of it. We close it from recent apps and anything, right? But since this kind of an applications, like this kind of an logins, has some kind of an logout time. Now it is like, now everyone has made the logout time as 1 hour or half hour or something, but till that time you are actually vulnerable for CSRF kind of an attacks. Okay, so what happens in CSRF kind of an attack is, like example, you are using a Chrome and you are already logged into one of the banking website, and you did your transactions and you kept it open, or you kept it as is, and suddenly there was a pop-up of any advertise saying that, hey, there is a sale on Amazon, or there is a sale on Flipkart, or anything kind of stuff, right? So as soon as you click, let's say it's let's say it is an malicious malicious ad or something. Okay, so as soon as you click on that ad, it will redirect you to some other URL, and you would see everything is going legitimate and everything is fine, and then you close the tab and you get back to your work. But what happened in the backend? So there was an already logged in session on the same browser on the other tab, which an attacker can use and do a CSRF attack. Okay, so this is what happens. So to be protected with this, you have to be enabled with two-factor authentications. You have to log out of the things after your things are done. Let's say you have done the transaction, you have to log out. Let's say you are buying something from Amazon or Flipkart, you have to log out. Let's say if like people will think, why should I log out from the Amazon or Flipkart kind of stuff, right? So there are also wallets which we use, right? We keep money in the wallets. If you're not keeping money in the wallets, it's okay. But then attackers can steal your like what you have ordered, or he can steal your email address, he can steal your like residence address and something, right? We save our address in Flipkart and Amazon stuff, right? This is one thing. The next thing is like be aware of the open Wi-Fi's, right? So nowadays what we do is like, I think this is done. There is one, I think, news by Starbucks itself. Now, actually, you can go and sit in Starbucks. You can work. You can use their Wi-Fi's, and you can go out. Irrespective of buying a coffee in Starbucks or CCD or anything. Nowadays, people are doing this kind of stuff because they want to have some crowd inside that shop, and they want to attract people, right? So this thing is happening, right? What happens is attacker also go and sit in that office. What they do is they also like go and sit in that restaurant or cafe or kind of thing, and they have something called open Wi-Fi. So it's like open to everyone. You have to just give your email address or phone number, and you have to log into that Wi-Fi. So what happens is it's only one Wi-Fi which everyone uses. Like there can be 10 people, 12 people, or 15 people, 50 people sitting in a restaurant and using the same Wi-Fi. So whenever you are using a public internet, public Wi-Fi or open Wi-Fi kind of stuff, you are vulnerable to many things, right? So what can happen is what Vishal has shown us some time back. What he has done is he has actually logged into the Wi-Fi from his laptop, and the same Wi-Fi is logged in from his phone as well. So because of which he can just do a file transfer by going to your browser and browsing for your IP address and just downloading it, right? He showed us. So similar stuff can be happened. The hackers can use interpreters, like they can use Burp Suite, they can use Wiresharks and XYZ stuff to actually trace the traffic and insert the malicious traffic in between, and then you're gone again. You are actually hacked. So using public Wi-Fi is using open Wi-Fi's are restricted. You should not use. It's actually vulnerable, and then you can get hacked by things. Okay, so things can be installed on your phone, and you won't know what is installed on your phone. The next is lock individual apps. I think I don't have to explain this because everyone has already logged their Instagram, that their WhatsApp, their payment applications separately, right? So everyone, what that does is they doesn't only give the like lock for the login on the phone, but they also give logs for the individual applications directly. They don't want everyone to see the gallery or WhatsApp or something, right? So you have to lock your applications separately as well. And one thing you have to notice, there are certain Android older versions wherein what happens is, even if you lock your certain applications and if you don't have a lock on your settings, and if your phone is in hand with someone and your phone is unlocked, actually he can do is what attacker or what any one can do is, you can just log into your setting, go to your setting, search for app lock, and he can just disable that. Okay. Or if you are using any third-party application lock system like app lock or the app vault or something, in that case also you can just go ahead and uninstall that application or disable that application. By doing this, all your protection for the individual application is gone. So what you have to do is be like be aware and be curious about this kind of stuff, and you just have to enable uh, the app log for settings as well. So while logging into settings also, there should be an authentication, right? So same app log, yeah, can be used for logging into settings also. Okay, so these are certain things what you can follow to be protected from mobiles. So mobiles are the one device which where we don't install as antivirus as such, but we actually install antivirus on laptops and kind of stuff, right? Where there are scans happening after every 1 day or 2 day, or it's like live scanning or something happening, or there are scan happening every restart or your PC or something. So in that case, your laptops are protected, but your phones are not protected because as such you don't use any antivirus. So any questions still here, or we can move ahead? If I see chat window, I cannot see any questions in the chat. Okay. Any questions still here?
Hello? Am I audible?
Yeah, you are audible.
Yeah, Palas, do you have any question? I think you raised a hand.
No,
Okay.
was answered.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So moving forward, like I think I have covered the things for
Yeah,
protection, right?
sorry for interrupting.
Mm-hmm.
Vishal, do you want to continue here? That the calls for being part is pending. If I'm not wrong.
Yeah. I just want to continue and clear remaining topics. So then I will, complete today's sessions.
Okay.
Over to
Can
you,
I?
Vishal. Yeah.
One second. All right. Okay. So I just connect my another phone to my mobile tracker application, and you can see here. I can check the live session access of mobile. Okay, or Moto G9, and my screen is visible now.
Yes, yes.
Hello.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so here you can see this mobile captured the screenshot, and you clearly check it out. I'm not able to. I'm not going to show you what is in this screenshot. So just leave it. Even you can click on the calls button and click on the data. It will be fetch informations and it will display here. So similarly, let me show you contact details. Look at here. Whole contact details will be fetched here, and your name and numbers also. Site information. Site information also there. No, actually not. File Explorer. If I click on the File Explorer, I can check his File Explorer by just selecting from here. What if I want to check the WhatsApp data or images and videos and Snapchat? Then also I can open, but you need to click what you want to open, right? Okay, so it's showing me the files. All right, so here you can see the files. All right, so I am going to click on the download button, and obviously whatever the download he or she done in his phone, that I can download also here. Okay, so I'm going to click on the Truecaller application, and this application is higher size than like 10 MB is a limit of download, and I cannot download the file. So let me download this file. Yeah, of course it's a download and it's available here. Okay, you can do like download it. If the file is image, then you can also watch the image here. All right, so even whether I want to like do a remote access, I can. Right, just like getting the live locations or taking the picture front side and rear side picture. Okay, take front side picture also. It's taken by. Okay, record. You can do a record also. Okay, and recovering the data, SMS recover or the call recover done. Call recovery also done. You can do vibration with this phone, ringing the phone. All right. Okay, done. Even you can send a message like, "Hey, buddy, you hacked." So once I click on the send button, the message will be sent to the phone on the on the screen. Okay. So retrieving the contacts, if contacts is deleted, that contacts also you can retrieve. So there are many and a number of features which you can use freely. Okay, enable the camera, disable the camera, or action root access also. You can take a root access also. Take the screenshot if you want to take the screenshot. Let me try to open my phone first, and I just open here Lindy call application. If I take the screenshot, let me check what I. Okay, here you can see number of things you just done. View the map. I just check the map. It show me my current location. Okay, so my current location is what? It's in Thana, I guess, in you know here in railway station, near the railway station. Okay, this location is exact location where I am right now. And take picture. Let's see the picture. What I take the picture. You can see this one is my hand, the PC and all. Okay, so SMS list also available here. What SMS sent from his mobile, what SMS like received by him, that all everything will be here. Okay, so you can check his even using the SMS features. If you know his Instagram account, if you know his Facebook account, you just need to go over the forget the password. Feature on the Instagram. Click on the forget the password. Put their Instagram user ID and send the OTP. So OTP will be ultimately sent to his phone and in inbox. So once you grab the SMS which is in like OTP SMS also will be here. So just copy the OTP and put it in your where you try to restore your his password and create a new password. You will get a new password with his username, and you can hijack his Instagram account also, even Facebook account. Even there are number of methods to compromise social media and so on. So screenshot, let me show you calls. Vishal sir. All right. So this one is my number, and he tried to call me, but I did not pick up his phone number. And so that all calls logs will be display here. All right. Screenshot also here, and an instant messaging. Let me show you instant messaging. If he tried to chat with his friend, that message also will be display here. So Sanjay Rao something his name, and he messaged him hello. Also the message like Dio Guruji something. All messages and everything will be displayed here. So WhatsApp message also you can check the WhatsApp message, even Facebook message, Hangout, Skype, and so on. So you don't need to like scan his WhatsApp and watch on his WhatsApp. You don't need. Okay. So once you install this application, you can spy on his phone and you can spy on every and each social media also. Correct. That this is simple and easy applications. Nobody can identify and recognize the application is installed in his phone. so don't worry. And like, you know, he cannot uninstall application, whether you don't know that how to uninstall, then it's okay. It can be uninstalled also. Fine. So next topic is what spoofing. Spoofing means not call spoofing. We already know that it's not email spoofing, DNS spoofing, call spoofing. Deepa ma'am, can you please share your phone mobile screen, phone screen? Hello.
Yes, doing.
Okay. All right. Can you please open this application which is used for to spoof call? Okay, click on I understand and then okay. Okay. Sign in with the Google. Select which one is not like official email, which is not official email. Continue. Hello. We take a time. 1 second. Sign in error. It's okay, ma'am. I am going to turn on my video cam. 1 second. Let me try here. Okay. So once you register using your Google account, the screen will be like this. Okay. Can you please turn on or ping my webcam? Hello. Ma'am, can you unshare your screen? Hello. Okay, thank you. So this one is my login. Sorry, not a login. Indie call applications page. So what it actually does, it does like call spoofing. Okay, you need to assign target and victim call number, yeah, phone number. Okay, like so my phone target is Deepa ma'am. All right. So I just want to call Deepa ma'am, but from Shetty sir's phone number. So I would like to add here my number by clicking the three vertical dot. I would like to choose here my number, and I can select here set caller, set caller number. Click out there, and I'm going to put here Shetty's Sandeep sir's number. So let me check my phone and add his number. Sandeep sir number. Sandeep. Okay. So number is 9167161353. All right. For example, it will show you. You can put the like number 91, then your target number. So I'm going to set the number. Okay, the check the number, is this correct? Okay, I'm sorry. I think so. I can put the number like this. Plus 91. Number is like 9167. Okay, done. Uh, 91. Hmm. Ma'am, can you please do this, because I just put wrong number 9167 something, and it must be like plus 91. Okay, so it's so wrong. Okay, now I'm dialing my number. I'm just calling to me. Okay, 766660528 and
Hello, Vishal.
One second. Can you please show your screen, because my screen stuck again?
Okay, so shall I share my screen?
Yes, ma'am. Definitely. I just got a mass call from his number. I just got a call. Okay. One second. But I put a wrong number. That number also calling me. Okay. All right. You can see here. You can see here. Plus 9167 16135
Um,
something number.
Vishal, I think your screen is not clear. I'm not able to see this
Uh,
properly.
okay. Can you please share your screen again?
Yeah,
It
sure.
is good. So, uh,
Shall I sign in?
huh. Try again.
Yeah, still getting the error.
Same error, no?
Yeah.
Actually, I cleared the issue. I just cleared the issue. Okay.
Hmm.
Okay, fine. Unshare your screen again, please. Sorry for interrupt, guys. Hmm. Okay. Now you need to do same thing by clicking on vertical three dot. Click on the my number and set here your number, your target number. Okay. So it will ask you 1 day trial. 1 day trial only. Click on there. Due to virus, the mobile also again hang. Second one also. Hmm. Okay. Now put here 91 and then your target number. Okay. So my target number is Shetty sir. Okay. The number is like 91 67 6716 1353. Okay. Done. Uh 9167161353. Okay, done. And set the number. Okay, done. So I guess number is done. Save. Now I'm going to call to myself. All right, to myself from another phone. This one is my phone and this one is my, like suppose this one is a hacker phone and this one is your target phone. Okay. So let me type here 766660528 and I'm going to call here allow use task. Okay, so now calling start. It take a time, at least first time it take a time. I already restart. Okay. 76666 05280 and call. So this application is free, but they use of ads and all. So when you use this application, it will show you like advertising and all. So it may take a time to call. Okay, just avoid time and wait for action. Okay. Again 76666 05280 and call. इंटरनेट इशू है क्या? हाँ? एक सेकंड. Okay, look at here. Previous time when I put the wrong number, it also show me or it also send me the call on my phone number like +91671353 something number. Okay, so this occur while we calling like using the application like spoofing application and all. So anybody can call you using a fake application, but he cannot touch your phone, but still he can call from anyone's numbers to anyone. Okay, so that happened with call spoofing. So if I want to call to Deepa ma'am from like Shraddha ma'am's phone, but I don't want to touch her phone. Okay, Shraddha ma'am's phone. I can do the same thing from here. Okay, same things from here because I know how to do spoofing, call spoofing. Okay, 76666052880 correct number. Okay. Okay, calling but not still not getting call. Okay, दीपा मैम को कॉल करता हूँ मैं 1 सेकंड. लेट ट्राई. Nine. Okay, I'm dialing. I'm calling her. Let's see. Okay, Diva ma'am. Hello.
Hello?
हाँ मैम कॉल आया आपको?
Yes, I got call from Sandeep.
Can you turn on your phone camera, your PC camera, and show me?
Yeah.
Let me call you again. 1 second. Hmm. Okay. Yes, please. कॉल कॉल रिस कॉल कहाँ से आया आपको? संदीप सर. Okay, but Sandeep sir not calling you. Okay, the call sent from my mobile. Okay, and even when she check, there is a number. The Sandeep sir का number है वो, and the name also same like Sandeep sir. Whatever she store or save uh, of her, his contact details. Okay, so call spoofing means what? Anybody can call you with anybody's number without knowing him. Okay, that we call call spoofing. So similarly, call spoofing. Actually, today there are many number of distraction and all. I don't know why it happened with me today. So it's okay, but finally we done all things like call spoofing, mobile Android hacking, bug hunting, Bubsuit, and all. So I suppose that today's session also completed successfully without having interrupt. It's okay, but some like the problem maybe you know what. So thank you for giving me opportunity to showcase me the like bug hunting skill and all. Thank you, Deepa ma'am. Can you please cover next?
Yeah, thank you, Vishal, for this today's session. So, team, I hand over to the Uddhav. Uddhav is going to tell something about the career path about in this field. So, Uddhav, over to you.
Yeah, thanks, man. Thanks, Vishal. So basically, the thing is like we know the attacks now, how attacks are happening over here and there. Okay. Now the thing is, what what is the career path for here, and what and how we can be into the like we can do this as a profession, right? So there are certain things, right? So if there is a thief, there is always a police, right? So if there are crimes, there would be always a securities who will block this, who will try to block it, right? So similar way, in cyber security, there is something called ethical hacking, wherein you are certified for hacking things, but it's not like that key I got the certification, then I can hack anything and I can do anything what I want. It's like I can hack things, I can do the things, I can hack anything, but I can use my skills to hack, but with the permission of the organization for the betterment of the organization only and to protect the organizations. Okay. So why do we do this? Just to be uh, what you can say, just to be protected from the hackers and just to know how vulnerable we are and how and what an hacker can do with us. Okay, so moving forward, let me share my screen. I will show you. Okay, is my screen visible?
Yes, Uddhav. It's easy.
Okay, so basically I this is the like the 1% part what I can say ethical hacking is. There are many other things like security analyst. There is something called security operations center wherein they monitor things, wherein they monitors the logs, the websites, the activities happening on the servers. There is something called forensic experts wherein if there is an attack happened on website or on system, ransomware attack or anything, this forensics experts teams come into the picture and they try to find it out what who did this attack, what happened, and uh, how can how can this be done, or how can we be protected from this kind of an attack in the future. So forensics word, I think everyone knows, it's a very familiar word to everyone. So same thing, forensics happens in the digital world as well. We call it a digital forensics, and forensics expert team is there. Incident responses team is there. Of course, if there is an attack happened, there would be some money loss, or there would be an ransomware attack. Your data would be lost, or your data would be encrypted, right? So in that case, incident response team comes into the picture and try to figure it out what happened and try to get the website back to working, right? So basically you would have actually came across recent times wherein the WhatsApp was down for some time, or Google was down for some time, or anything, any kind of thing. Okay, so when it is down for some time by XYZ reason, it can be because of some attack or DDoS attack or anything. In this case, incident response team, forensic teams comes into like high alert, and they do the things, they do the relevant things to get the websites or get the applications back to the normal. Okay, so this incident response team is responsible for that. Ethical hacking and penetration tester, what I have already covered, they do the testings, they do the attacks ethically with the permission of the organizations, with the permissions of the owners, to do this. Okay, so if they don't have a permission and they did that, then in that case they would be there would be a FIR filed on them. They would be there can be cases wherein you would be in jail or something. Okay, so there are other things as well, like there are networks and stuff which need to be protected, emails need to be protected, traffics need to be protected, security consultants are there, auditors are there, administrators are there, wherein they actually regulates the thing, they do the auditing, they do a check on the components, the security components, are they on place, correctly configured or not, and they do some advisory also to the organizations or to the website owners or developers to patch certain vulnerabilities, new vulnerabilities which came up recently or kind of stuff, if they are vulnerable for any kind of stuff. Okay, there are uh, there are cryptographic team also which actually encrypts the data and uh, try to be safe from the attackers. Even if they enter on your system, they won't be able to figure it out what is the data about, because of the encryptions. So in terms of India, we are still behind and we don't have any data protection law as such, but soon it would be there in the in the list. So basically there is a big scope of this cyber security field, because as such there is no like degree kind of stuff by recognized or by the government itself for in the curriculum or something, right? There are certain subjects in BSc IT or BSc Computer Science wherein you can find cybersecurity as a small part, as a subject or as a module, wherein you can actually study about this, or you would find masters of computer applications or something, or some small courses where they will provide these things, but there is no full-fledged curriculum as such for cybersecurity. In that case, you have a big opportunity to enter this field, because you can be from any background, and if you have certain course then, and if you have knowledge in security, you can get into this. Okay, so this is the entry level thing. The mid level are of course uh, the uh, the higher, one step higher layer of this. So they are security architect, incident response team again, so wherein they actually form the security structure of any organizations, where should what things be configured and what happens when these are not there. And there are security auditors who can do the auditings for your company, who can be a freelancer for doing an auditing for every other companies which is there outside, anything kind of stuff. Okay, security engineers and securities are the persons who can design uh, the tools, who can build the tools and uh, build something to protect APIs or OAuth top 10 or ransomwares or virus, malwares, everything. Okay, so moving ahead, there are senior management stuff wherein you would have security managers who would be a manager or director, or who can be a lead of these below listed teams. Okay, so there can be a security director, manager, there can, and then the last one is the CISO, who is a chief information security officer of an organization, is the topmost post of in cybersecurity. And many of us has a dream to get in this. When my dream is to get on this post, called Chief Information Security Officer, who is responsible for all the things happening in the society in the organization in terms of security. It can be good, it can be bad. Anything happens, he is responsible for that. So basically, if you see now, currently the time is like good for cybersecurity. You can enter in this. There would be soon data protection law like in the picture by Indian government as well, because of which there would be regulatories and there would be compulsion for each and every organizations in the India for certain structure of securities and stuff, right, like that. Okay, so these things are new, and if there is a new thing, then there is a less competition as such, and then you can get into it even if you are there from a commerce background or a non-technical background. But you should have some knowledge and you should have done some certifications and stuff like that to get inside, to get into and entered in this. It's very deep field, but it's trending now because everything is coming into internet kind of thing, right? So like now there are like devices, there are cars and everything which is coming, which can be actually handled with your phone, or it's like an IoT kind of stuff, right? So this can be hacked if there is no key to your car. If your car gets unlocked and if it is driving by itself, like Tesla kind of stuff, it can be hacked if the computer or the system inside the car is hacked, right? So because of this reason, the things and the scope is rising day by day because of IoTs and because of the technologies. Any doubt here or any questions here? Okay, so if you don't have any questions or any doubt, like I can stop. Okay, so this is what from my side is. I think you have seen the offensive and the defensive part as well of the security or of the attacks. So offensive, it means what Vishal has shown, how an attacker is doing that, and defensive, what I have shown, how should you be protected and how an organization should be protected by this kind of an attack. Attackers do this thing because they want money and everyone want money here and there to live, right? So this thing would be done in the future. There would be attacks happening every day, every point of time as well. If you have any questions, you can address, or I'm done from my side as well, Deepa.
Yeah, thank you, Uddhav.